Yo, what is up, guys? I'm finally here with a weather painter deck profile. Now, for as long as this channel has been a channel, I've had weather painter snow as my icon and never done a weather painter deck profile. So here today to give you guys that. A card came out of Dark Neostorm that actually makes this deck like somewhat playable, and I really like it. I've always really liked it. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm working with right now. As for our monsters, I'm going to start out with the weather painters, of course. You got the 3 snow. This is the best one. It activates any of the weather painter spells or traps from the deck, which is like amazing because that's the new card. So then you got thunder, which can basically activate the other ones from the deck. He's honestly not the he's not the best painter Snow is, but he's the second best painter for sure. And then you got 3 sun to round it off. Sun is definitely the worst of the painters that we play, but he can revive himself from the grave, so he's an extender, which is very nice for making our Link monster. Got 3 snowy canvas. Snowy canvas allows you to banish the weather painters to search for more cards. So basically, this is one of your starter cards. It's another good card to, if you already have the new trap card, you want to get this off of Snow. And then we play 1 rain, because rain is good against back row decks, is really good against striker. You just keep bouncing the multi-roll, and they'll never resolve it. And it's that's kind of how that deck wins. So yeah, 3 card demise. I like this version right now. I'm kind of back and forth. There's the version with the scythes and all that. I hate breaking on scythe, but yeah, just playing a bunch of traps works for me. So this is like an amazing card. 1 duality. Duality really conflicts with how this deck works now. Like, you only really want to open it and you don't want to see it late game now. So I've been thinking of cutting this, but the 1 is fine. 1 dimensional fissure. You don't get hurt by this at all, and this deck is like a lot of floodgates. So if you don't like floodgates, well, I'm sorry, but that's what this deck kind of is. It's how it has to win. So you got the 1 fissure. You got the 2 super poly. The card's crazy. You just take their board, or while they're going off, you can just take both their monsters. It's like such a versatile card in decks like this that don't need the extra monster zone, and yeah, I love this card. The new card from Dark Neostorm. So this card allows you to make, before you had no real good way to make this card. Like, you had to wait literally 3 turns most of the time, which is not very good. But yeah. This card is really easy to make now with Rainbow Canvas. Rainbow Canvas allows you to banish a weather painter, or summon a weather painter from the deck, and the weather painters all return once you banish them. So so you just keep summoning monsters to the board each turn, and you can keep summoning the sun, and then Sun can obviously send a canvas to summon itself from the grave, which is an extender to make your Link. So yeah, definitely like just an amazing card that they added. We're actually not playing any of the Thunder Canvas right now. I don't think that card is very good, even though it's like, it's searchable, but why do you need a card that's searchable if it's not even good? So I'm not playing any. But for the other continuous traps, you play 1 macro, 1 skill drain. They're limited, but this deck is not hurt by either of them. Obviously, all your cards just get banished anyway, so it's like whatever. And then skill drain, all your monsters banish for cost from the field, so they store resolve under skill drain. The only time it's a problem is when you have Rainbow Canvas, Weather Painter Rainbow on the field. But then you can just use Sun to send it to grave and summon himself. 2 goes and 2 rivalry. Just versatile floodgates, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't even think they're that good in this meta. I should probably be playing Summon Limit instead of these, but I think they're still good. You still beat Striker, which is like probably one of the hardest matchups for this deck. All the Solemns I could possibly fit in here. I wish I could play more Judgment. Judgment is like the best Solemn in this deck because you just want to stop the back row removal. Because back row removal hurts you a lot. Your entire engine is continuous traps, and continuous spells. So Twin Twisters is a powerful card against you. I'm playing 1 Starlight Road, so Twin Twisters is just so good that I do play 1 of this. And I do play the Stardust in the extra deck for it, so yeah. This card is great. Love it. 2 Drowning Mirror Force. I don't know why it keeps getting dark like that. the hell? That's so random. So 2 Drowning Mirror Force. You often leave your board just empty, so this card is like just necessary basically. It's super good. And then 2 Heavy Storm Duster. Again, the trap decks are just hard to beat, so it's nice to have that as backup. As for the extra deck, you play 2 Rainbow. She hardly ever hits the field, but when she does, it's like game over. So she points down 3 times, and then when she points to a weather monster, that weather monster can banish itself from the field to negate any activation. So basically, all of your weather painters become Solemn Judgments. She can also stop a special summon of a monster, just like Thunder King Ryo. But that doesn't come up too much because she's so broken anyway. Like, normally when this card hits the field, you've won, so... Yep. Fusion targets, we got the 2 for, like, combo decks. This comes up more, but this, like, has a quick effect, and I still like to play it. Yeah. The 2 for Salamangreat, 1 Violet Chimera, 1 Diplex Chimera. Diplex Chimera is a lesser-known one. It's basically... It's basically because since you play 2 Super Ball, you just want to have 2 targets in that matchup, since that matchup is kind of grind anyway. But this one can get itself out of the extra monster zone, while this one cannot, and then this one can also negate traps in the battle phase, which could be good. 1 Panzer Dragon, 1 Mud Dragon, just good and weird rogue matchups, basically. 1 Stardust, and then we got a bunch of Cherries targets. So we got Sayuja, we got Mermaid, we got Isolde, we got you. Again, the matchup's a grind, so you just want both of them. Also, like, this card is a super problem because of its backer removal effect, so you definitely want to have it. And then we play 1 Nightmare Shark, because this deck is all level 3s, and, I mean, you know, sometimes you just need to win. 3 Ash, this is the side deck, 3 Ash. So the side is basically all for going second. 3 Cherries, 2 Crow, 1 Pank, and then 3 Evenly. So that's like all just like going second stuff. You have to go second a lot, and it sucks. This deck does not do well going second. I mean, as you can imagine, it's just a bunch of continuous trap cards. So really, of course, it's not going to do good going second. But yeah. Also, the Draco matchup is like super bad, so you kind of need these. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then last but not least, we got 3 Unending Nightmare. This card is the nuts right now. You'll just beat any mind deck by flipping it face up. And against Draco and Striker, you just side it in, and it just helps you grind them out. You obviously won't win automatically by activating it, but it will definitely help in the grind against those decks. All right, and that is it for my Weather Painter deck. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back soon with another deck.